right, y'all. Welcome in here this evening talking Halloween Kills. Uh Two shows coming together yet again. Third Generation Wrestling Podcast and the Countdown Podcast coming together. The real Big E, MJ Book. How's it going?
Doing good. Watching my Braves right now, and just real quick, celebratory. The
Oh
Chicago
yeah.
Sky,
Oh
Candace
yeah.
Parker bringing it home. Sky the champions. Chicago's got some championships again. It's great to see that.
For sure. It's been too long. I think what the Blackhawks the last ones? Or was it the Cubs? It was between
I
the
think
Cubs and Blackhawks.
I well, since I don't pay attention to hockey, I would have to say Cubs, but I think Blackhawks might have won one
Hmm.
after the Cubs.
I think they did
It's
too.
I think
I
they
don't know.
won one after.
I don't know, but none of my teams and the teams that we share have won. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
but yeah, it's good to see the sky. And the thing I appreciate about the sky, since you mentioned that, the attendance for that game and to
Oh yeah.
see how far the WNBA has come, man.
Oh God, yes. It's great to see. They
Yeah,
deserve every bit of respect. A lot of times I prefer watching the WNBA games than the NBA games.
they
They
play
just play with
harder.
a lot more heart. It's not about all
Mm.
the money and the BS that you have to put up with in NBA. It's just about the love of
Yeah.
the game.
Shout out to Candace Parker, Chicago's own. She's from Naperville, where I work, and I actually got a chance to meet her mom once, and she was very, very, very sweet lady. So yeah. Um, but we are here to talk about Michael Myers and Laurie Strode and all the other infamous Halloween characters that are making a return. Halloween Kills, the sequel to the 2018 film. Um, Now, I am not as big as a fan of the series as MJ Book, but I do enjoy the series. It is heralded as one of the greatest, and it is. For me, growing up, I was just more towards Jason, kind of a similar
Yes.
character. I think it was just when you watch the Friday 13th movies, they really they're
There.
I
I hate
mean,
Friday the 13th. It's so bad.
they're so bad.
It's are horrible.
I went through a phase in like high school where I was just obsessed with all the old school horror movies, Freddy, Jason, and Michael. Watched them all, and yeah, I think Michael was the creepiest, like and stayed the creepiest because they just got goofy with Freddy and Jason.
Uh, I love Freddie, but yeah, they did.
Yeah, but the
But
2018 Halloween movie, I really appreciated that because I felt like it was told so well. It hit some of those original Halloween notes, but not like overdoing it. It did it just right, and I really
agreed.
thought that the other reason I felt that movie did well was Jamie Lee Curtis and this whole story with her, this revenge plot and her planning for Michael's escape and her dealing with this PTSD she had going on where she couldn't even live her own life. She couldn't enjoy her family. And it really came through in that film. And I really believe that those women were badasses. I believed it. So
I couldn't agree more.
yeah.
I just love the fact that they almost restarted the clock, and this series needed it badly. Now I love Halloween 2. In this universe, Halloween 2 never happened. That kind of sucks, but it's okay. They have created a great universe, and Halloween that came out a couple of years ago is just an awe-inspiring movie, and there was a lot of pressure for Halloween Kills. Could it maintain this level or even surpass it, or would it go back down?
Yeah, we had talk about that movie. Halloween Kills 2021. So I watched this movie with the wife because we both enjoy horror movies. And we did the whole setup down here in the basement, big TV, surround sound, popcorn. margaritas. We did it up, did it up, and man, movie started off okay. I like that they it was still the same night. They started off right where we left off, like not missing a beat. Dude with the fence, his face still hanging on the fence. Um,
Yeah.
and it just kicked off from there. Now, this isn't gonna really be like a play-by-play type review. It's gonna bounce around here, talk about positives and negatives. Um, so for me, the positives were it was violent as fuck. Okay.
Oh yes. This is a
um,
scary, scary Michael Myers. I mean, not over the top violence like Rob Zombie had. That was just over the top. This
yeah.
was this was perfect. Perfect
This
balance.
it man, I felt so bad. I don't want to give away too many kills, but I felt so bad for the first two. Like, really,
Oh,
you had to take them out? Really? They wouldn't bother nobody. They just sitting at home, mind their own business, man. But hey, he clearly the motive in here is he's pissed this time, like more than before. Um, what else?
something
Like I
is
said,
driving him. Something
yeah,
is driving him a little harder
a little
than
harder this
we've
time,
seen in past Halloween movies. This is the Michael you really, really don't want to cross.
right? I liked that one brother still alive, the sheriff. He's hanging
We'll
on.
we'll see how long that
Yeah,
lasts.
we'll
I
see.
don't think it's gonna last much
He
longer.
made it through two movies. That's got to be a record.
I don't think he'll make it much further. He may be the first kill in the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Um, what else? I enjoyed the flashback at the beginning. Give me,
Oh yeah.
more original Halloween feels. And that's gonna do it for me on a positive. So I'm gonna just throw it to you, the Halloween expert that you are, and take it away.
Okay, we're trying not to give away stuff, I'm assuming, correct?
Well, if you want to talk about something, talk about it. It'll be in the title, and we'll go
Okay,
from there.
I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers, but if one slips out, this is my warning to everybody. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna try not to, but if I say something, sorry. I love the flashback in this because since we're ignoring Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, one of the things I was wondering was, well, how did they catch him? I was always curious about just well, you had to, how did you catch him? How did that little process go? They showed us. And it was an expert flashback. I mean, I felt like I was watching the old school Halloween movies with that flashback. They did it brilliantly. So big time props. These writers, filmmakers, you can just tell they love Halloween. And it's so great to see people who love Halloween make this movie and you can just it just becomes a masterpiece. And so right off the bat, this is just amazing. And Michael's mask, I mean, I love how the mask looked in the first one. It was terrifying as fuck the first time around. Oh Jesus Christ, they made that thing even more terrifying with the burns and the scratches on. I mean, just damn, man, it looks like he came right in that scene where he comes right at the beginning, out of the house that's in fire, and all those firefighters just looking at him. You could kind of almost see the thought bubble over their head going, "Oh fuck." Because they are about to get just mangled. This Michael might have killed more people, it seems, in this movie than he has in recent memory, because he just went on a killing spree in this right off the bat. So I love the story. I love all the people they brought back in this movie from the past. Just oh my god, this movie was just so excellent start. Such an excellent start. The scene in the bar. I mean, just telling the story of everything, just an amazing start to this movie. So many positives. Laurie Strode, everything with Laurie, the family, the town. They put the town as a story more than they ever did before. I love it. I just was enjoying the hell out of this movie.
Well, glad you liked it.
I loved it.
Oh, glad you loved it. Yeah, this movie pissed me off because after
Oh,
the things that the positives I said, like I said, the first one, 2018, first one I'm talking. What did I say? Jamie Lee Curtis was the best part of the movie. She's barely in this fucking. Okay, she does nothing in this movie.
you
What does
know,
she do? She
you
sits in the
know
hospital.
why.
I know why, and let me explain why. I'm also pissed off because maybe this is because due to me avoiding anything to do with this movie. I didn't look up anything. I watched one trailer one time, and that was it. The trailer I saw told me this is it. They're gonna wrap it all up in the bow, tie it all up nice and neat, put it under the tree, and that was gonna be it. I think had I gone into this knowing that hey, this is just part two, there's gonna be a third one.
They said from the beginning it's a trilogy.
No, I didn't. I knew nothing of that. I knew all I knew was they're gonna make another one, and that was probably gonna be it. So that first, the lack of Jamie Lee Curtis, the lack of intelligence by the people in this movie. How in the hell you think that the guy from the insane asylum is Michael Myers? Come on now. They don't look nothing alike. The walk is different. Come on.
None of those people had seen Michael Myers. And
The
and when it comes to mob mentality, come on, when the mob mentality starts kicking in, you know good and hell well those people are all just pumped up, just looking for a reason, just looking, and
problem
he
number
was the
two.
reason.
Problem number two. So I get less of Jamie Lee and I get more of a cast of characters I've never heard of, and they give me backstory about people that Michael also affected. I think that is creative and that is good, but don't make them so much of the focal point of the movie. I'm not here to see them. I'm here to see Laurie Strode, her daughter, and her granddaughter kick ass. And I didn't get any of that. That just let me down in the fact that the trailer lied multiple times because they made it seem like Michael losing his mask was going to be a big thing and it was going to be a big part of the movie and it was going to lead to the third act and all that, and it was he lost it for what 5 minutes, and okay, nitpicky, I get it. I'm not trying to really bury the character. I'm really not. I'm really not. I want to be into this series because they did the 2018 one so well. You telling me a whole fire department, nobody decided to just run away or nobody could fend him off? You have a dude had a chainsaw and did nothing with it. I just
I Come on, man, it's a horror, it's
I
Michael
know,
Myers movie.
I
Now
know,
you're getting real world with it, and
but
come
the
on.
problem is they in the 2018 when they made it feel like Michael was just a guy, and if he's just a guy, dude's like in his 60s, he ain't moving like that.
Here's the thing, I think that was the point. I think that's what we're supposed to think in that one, and then this one is supposed to kind of muddle it a little bit. Is he more than man? Because there's a lot of lines, if you listen in the movie, that it kind of hints the question of what is he. Is he the personification of evil? Is he supernatural? They start to throw that into this movie, so it muddles whether you think he's just a regular man. And it'll all get tied together when we get to the third one.
Yeah, I guess I think that's why this didn't work for me because I didn't know that they were aiming for a third one, and I'm waiting for Lord to get out the hospital bed and like, all right, well, let's go kick some more ass, and I don't know, man. I just I thought the storytelling and the way this one was put together was a huge step down from the one in 2018. Uh, it was violent, yes. I cannot debate that. It is extremely gory. Like I said, the first people that get it really fucking get it. you know. Um and I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't hate it. I'll say that. I didn't. Maybe I said it earlier, but I was just joking. But I just wanted better and to feel like at that 2018. I was literally like, man, this is scary. All right, this dude just walking through people's houses and cutting people up. I don't know. I don't know.
What would you grade this
Well,
week?
if I'm grading it, like I said, I didn't hate it, but if the 2018, if we were reviewing that one got a solid A. This is a step down. This is getting a C.
Oh
It's a
man.
straight up C. This is an average
Wow.
slasher. It's an
Average
average
slasher.
slasher movie
Wow.
with you took the main attraction. Who is Michael Myers? You put him at the forefront, but he doesn't talk. He doesn't emote. So next
He
is
never
Jamie Lee Curtis. I
does.
know, but next is Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's barely in the movie.
And
So
you know why?
and that hurt it for me.
She
So
got
that's
stabbed
why
in the gut.
it
I mean, she
is a C. It's bloody, it's gory, but that's not enough. You gotta get me in. You gotta suck me in. I wasn't sucked in this time. Last time I was. This time I wasn't. It's a C.
well, could not disagree more. This is a solid A for me. Loved this movie, thoroughly enjoyed it. This franchise is making me rethink a few things. I mean, I hold the first two Halloween movies on high esteem as far as the best of the entire franchise. These movies are starting to rival it with me. And that this third one that comes up is going to be the decider. If that ends the way just a little bit how my mind thinks, this will be the greatest. This will surpass it. It's been this that good. And I'm currently working on for Halloween a special countdown episode of horror movie characters such as Michael Myers and Freddy and Jason and all that. Man, this movie made me rethink a few things on that list. So, oh, this is a solid A. Just thoroughly enjoyed this. This has just been great storytelling. Great storytelling. Can't wait to buy it on Blu-ray. Ooh, I can't wait for to get all the third one when
You
it
know,
comes and have a
you know,
Halloween night.
Marvel really messed people up. They did because you can't just tell a movie now. Everything has to be a universe of some sort. Not as extensive as that, but it just can't be. We just can't. I think that's why the 2018 one just felt so right because they just we're gonna focus on telling this story and doing this movie, and it was kind of left open. They didn't have to make a sequel. It could just
We're
that could have been it.
I already knew it was going to be. They'd already said though. You just didn't hear it, I guess. It was already said it
No,
was going to be a
I,
trilogy.
I figured because it was successful and it was very well done and it made money. Okay, Hollywood, they're gonna make another one. All right, fine, but you don't need three. I guess I don't know. I don't know. This is C. Even with the lack of not, they still could have told a better story. They could have done this better. Um, I don't know. I didn't believe the actors as they were like the one guy that was leading the charge, leading the mob. I'm like, dude, I don't
Tommy,
know. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are. Why am I believing in you?
because you said yourself you weren't into the Halloween movie, so there you go. He was in the original. The character's in the original.
I guess.
They're all in the
I
original.
will. I tell you what. I give it a C, but I will go ahead and admit, and you know, maybe my grade might be due to ignorance, but it is still a C. uh, all right. Well, do you all agree with me? Do you agree with the book? Is it a classic? Does it line up with the 2018 movie, or do you think that, like me, it was a step down and it could have been done better? Do we need more Lori? I think we did.
You're gonna
Uh,
get that in the third one.
well,
You're
Jamie
gonna
Lee
get
ain't getting.
probably you're gonna get a lot of her in that one because of what happened in this one. You're gonna get a different Lori.
We'll see.
Oh, you know you're gonna get a different Lori.
We gonna see. That's all I can say now. At this point, now I'm I don't want to be pessimistic, but I'm just, I gotta see. I gotta see. All right. Let us know in the comment section what y'all thought below. Make sure you follow both podcasts and brands on social media. The Countdown Podcast 2020 and as well as Third Generation Wrestling Podcast. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can listen to the audio versions of all the shows on all the major platforms: iHeartRadio, Amazon, Google, Podbean, Spotify, all that good stuff. Apple. So check it all out.